just 26 years in age, but with an experience of over a decade. He fought the world, he fought the circumstances to become one of the most preferred growth engineer, most sought after digital marketing expert. He had no place to call a home when he was barely 11, but today he explains the world how to create a digital paradise, to bring to life all their dreams. Come, let's meet Ankush Sehgal.
A man is counted by his experiences. Experiences make you whatever you are, and the reason for your success is how you have been through those experiences. But what if you are only just 26 years old? How much of experience would you then have? Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce you to our first guest of this episode. He's Mr. Ankush Sehgal, and his life gave him the biggest jolt when he was just 11 years old. And from 11 years to his 26 years of age today, in 15 years, he's turned his life around, and also of those who believed in him, who trusted him, and he's now known to be one of the most promising growth engineers this country would ever have. Thank you so much. Let's welcome our guest. Welcome, Mr. Ankush. How are you doing? Such a pleasure to have you with us here today.
Thank you very much for inviting me here. This sounds so amazing. What you just said, I'm actually feeling blessed right now from where I come and from where I'm sitting today. This has been an amazing journey, and I'm actually feeling very blessed right now sitting in front of you getting interviewed.
Oh no, it's our pleasure, and I think yours is one of the stories which will definitely inspire a lot of youth in our country. So what exactly happened when you were in class 6 or when you were just 11 years old? What was it all about?
So when I was in 6th class, things happened, like life happens, right? So yeah, and my father left my mother. They got divorced, and after that, she was pretty much on her own because no alimony amount came from my father. So she was a housewife. She turned her life. So this is something that I always say. My journey is not my journey. It's actually my mother's journey. 6th class mein tha, 2006. She never worked her whole life, and because she had a responsibility now, she went to get a job. Got a job for a call center executive for 1,500 rupees per month.
And then उससे आपकी देखभाल भी start करी और अपना खुद की जिंदगी भी संवारने की कोशिश
Good thing was that I was a KV student, so ज़्यादा इतनी फीस नहीं होती थी. But हमारे expenses still जैसे बच्चों के होते हैं, वो थे ही.
Of course, बच्चे होते हैं. There are many, dreams, खिलौने वगैरह, घूमना फिरना, बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं.
So I never got that. खिलौनों के मामले में I was always like understanding in this department.
Yeah, you told me this thing when we were speaking earlier कि आपके पास अगर कोई आता था some electronic toy, आप उसे खोल देते थे and you would start your engineering over there. And you made the first robot in class 6, you said.
Yeah, 6th class I made my first walking. Like I used my teddy bear for the base structure of it and built a robot out of it. So
how did the entire growth engineering thing happen to you? Like from robotics or something like that, and then you getting into growth engineering, and your company has been there for 8 years. Like, though you got it registered a few years earlier, but you've been working since class 11. How did that happen?
When I was in 11th class, I actually got failed, right? So I was not doing very good with commerce, and then I failed in maths.
Oh wow!
I failed in maths, and then I shifted into humanities. When I was into humanities, I had a lot of time because anything that these guys were teaching, I already knew. I read it when I was in 6th class.
Okay.
So all those things I already knew, so I didn't have to read or study anything, right? So I had a lot of time. What could I have done, right? So I used to roam around a lot on the internet, and I wanted to know like how these websites are built, right? So I started Googling, I started reading documentations, WordPress documentation, Blogspot documentations, and from there I learned how to make a website.
And 2 years you made websites for a lot of people, pro bono totally.
Yeah, totally pro bono. So 11th class till, not 2 years actually, it was 3 years.
Okay.
So first year of my college also.
You were the person who also refused the job in Google, if if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Exactly. So when the offer came to me in Google, I actually got hospitalized at that time. I got typhoid and I was hospitalized. And that gave me a lot of time to think about a lot of stuff. And once you get into Google, you don't leave it.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave it because it's actually the best company an employee can ever have. I knew that if I went into Google, my life will be that. I wanted to help a lot of people, a lot of people. This has been, like, since I was in 6th class, actually this has, stuck around in my head.
And that is why you made something like Worthy Ads. Your company is called WorthyNetworks Private Limited.
WorthyNetworks Private Limited.
And why the name Worthy Network?
Because I wanted to build a network of worthy people. So simply worthy networks, right? So worthy people is basically anybody actually who has the drive to, do something about their life.
Wow. So that's how WorthyNetworks Private Limited came about.
Exactly.
How does it feel looking at that fascinating journey, where you said that you and your mother were on a survival of 1,500 rupees a month when you were in class 6 to today when you're earning lakhs a month and sitting here in this wonderful lush location of Hotel Crown Plaza in Rohini. It's one of the most prime properties in Delhi. It's so amazing looking at the palms and everything. How does it feel?
It feels really good.
Of course, it does feel good. It does feel good. And who has been your inspiration all this while?
My inspiration has always been my mother.
What are the kind of clients that WorthyNetwork Private Limited's caters to? Is there any particular industry or anybody who has a bandwidth of, or does it require very deep pockets? What's it like? Because they said that you throw a stone in the crowd and it will fall on one growth engineer or a digital marketeer. So if you can understand what people might be, expecting out of this discussion.
So obviously marketing is costly. Everybody knows that, right? And it is costly. Even if you get it from me, it's a bit costly. But I do a lot of pro bono stuff today also.
Wow, excellent. So it's not any industry specific, but you will definitely look into any client who comes to you.
Any company who has any digital dependency, for example, e-commerce sites or, any company actually, any business that has digital dependency, I help them around. Because it's not like that I cannot help offline businesses. I can definitely help them, but my expertise is in digital.
So if there's one thing that you would like to leave the viewers with, what is that one teaching or learning that you would like to leave?
All right. So my life journey has always been about suno sabki, karo man ki.
Wow.
Always have that one scanner, you need to listen to everybody because everyone has something to say and a lot of people have something that you should be hearing, right? But have a scanner in between, a filter, a virus scanner.
That's a wonderful saying, friends. Nothing better could come out from, and so in such an amazing way, our friend who is an expert in IT has said, put a virus scan in front of your ears, Let people say anything. Log kehte hain, ek kaan se suno, dusre kaan se chhod do. What he is trying to say is, suno hi mat. If there is something that is trying to put you down and tell you that, negative energies around, just don't let it enter your system. Scan it. Let only the good things come. Life is beautiful, right?
Yes.
So thank you so much for that wonderful learning, and I'm going to apply it from now on. And before we bid goodbye to you from this program, I would like to leave you with a wonderful token of our regards to you, a gift befitting a true leader.
All right.
Right? So this is by All My Craft, and you will get to know what it is all about. Thank you so much for being over here with us today.
Thank you.
So that was Mr. Ankush Sehgal, viewers, a growth engineer who has been helping a lot of people around, businesses around. Do get in touch with him if you want to know something and learn from him. He does a lot of pro bono work as well. And again, remember what he said, the virus scan. I think that's simply classic.